Hello, good morning and welcome to a very blustery Peak District. So I hope you can hear me. And today we're trying out a double Insta 360 1x2 setup. We're not going to use a Gopro, we're just using two 360's. And we're using 360 cameras for most of our work now because they just seem to work, don't they?
Yeah, we got fed up with the GoPro keep overheating, didn't we?
Yeah. The last GoPro that proved reliable was the Gopro 4, and we've had a 5 and we've had a 7, and they've just been a nightmare, really. So we've invested in another one of these, and we'll probably use one that we'll do more 360 work with, and one that will probably set more for a 150 view, and I'm going to use that on my helmet. This one I've got in my hand here, and you'll see this camera has got the Rode setup, and if you look carefully, both Carol and I are wearing the Rode wireless Go-To microphones, and that is the base station there. And if you look carefully on the you can see the levels when I talk, and we're going to use that to get our dual audio, and it's got quite good range between the two bikes. So let's see how it works out, shall we? And what we're going to do, we're going to put these Rode base stations, these transmitters, and we're going to put them, do you want to show, Carol, on the side of your helmet, just there on the outside of the helmet. So we're going to move that from there to there, and we're going to take the fluffy bit off. And what we're going to do, we're going to plug the internal microphone because we've got better audio results using the existing microphone in the helmet. The microphone is a cheap Hammer notebook microphone, and we just pass that through the chin piece, and it proved pretty good. Well, pretty good, you guys can be the judge, can't you? So we're going to get our helmets on, we're going to take a ride. I'm going to set this camera to the 150 view and put it on my helmet, and we'll see what sort of results we get, shall we? Right, well, after a huge amount of faffery, we managed to get our helmets on, and we've got our Rodes now on the side of the helmet. You can probably just see just there, and the internal microphone's plugged in just there. And looking back at that way, when I talk, look, you can see the levels moving up there. You're going to say something, Carol?
Hello.
Hello. So shall we give it a try, Carol? Mm-hmm. And just so you know how we're talking to each other, we're talking via, I don't know if you can see there, we're talking via Cardo Packtalk Bold.
So we've got two microphones inside the helmet.
Yes, we have. Lots of people try to get dual audio by picking up a channel from the Packtalk Bold, but everything that I've listened to just doesn't look good enough quality. We're just at the top of a road, and we're going to head down to a little village called Ilam, and I'm going to follow the little back lanes through to our favourite little tea stop, which is Wetton Mill. Be nice and steady. The roads are quite greasy, and today is the first day of January 2022. Unseasonably mild. I don't know if you can see the dashboard, but it's 13 degrees, which is pretty unheard of in central England early January. Wetton is 5 miles. We're all tiny little tracks, and I suppose one or two people will be coming out today for a walk being New Year's Day. Everybody will be having a late start because they're all hungover from last night. Now the beauty of setting this camera up that I've got my chin in 150 mode is you haven't got all the faffery of setting the view when you get back to your computer. The one that's on the back of Carol's bike, I can move around to any position I want when I get back, so long as it's not one that's pointing at Carol's backside, because I'm not allowed to publish that. Am I? That is one of the rules, isn't it? No backside shot.
No backside shots, no.
See the spotted, whatever it is on the road down there. It's like something's leaked diesel all the way down this road. Lovely ancient old bridge here. So one thing I can't do, I can't get too far away from Carol's bike because the Rode microphone that I'm recording my audio on isn't going onto this camera, it's going onto that camera. And the beauty of doing recording to the camera that you're recording in 360 in is if you are describing a scene to the left or to the right, the audio tracks on that camera and you can set the view as you editing it. Is this about the first time you've been out since Scotland, Carol?
We had a little ride round to the Triumph factory one day, didn't we? But that's about all we've done.
That's about it since Scotland, yeah.
Yeah.
I rode the bike to the NEC, and you're probably seeing on the channel currently all my videos from the NEC, from the walk round. I think there's one or two more still to come out. That was a pretty rainy, horrible day getting there, but free parking. Hopefully this will show how good or bad the stabilisation is on the cameras, because this road is really pretty bumpy.
Not sure we've tried the Insta on the back of my bike before, have we?
No, I don't think we have.
The battery life lasts longer on the Insta compared to the GoPro as well.
It's way longer, isn't it? And we do seem to have real issues on battery life when we plug the microphone adapter into the GoPros. I think our Kielder Forest tour, it was an utter nightmare, wasn't it?
We're having all sorts of problems with the GoPro there. That's kind of what made us think, do we want another GoPro? Because
absolutely, yeah.
Just got so fed up of it.
And the stories that we hear still aren't fantastic about the latest one, the 10. We've got a friend on another channel, and I know he's had problems, but whether the very latest firmware update has helped. I think you can now use a max lens mod on the Hero 10 with the latest update. So, but I don't know how they can let a camera out into the wild as such and sell it to customers when the software is not even sorted, where you can't use all the things that they're promising you. And it really puts me off. I want a reliable camera.
Might as well just stick with the GoPro 4, hadn't you?
Well, almost, yeah. I mean, I see whenever Lamb Chops Rides is doing a vlog, he's out still using his GoPro 4, and he's a big channel, something like about 74,000 subscribers, where we're tiny on the scheme of things. We've got nearly 3,000 subs now, haven't we? Which we're very grateful for. We never ask for anybody to sub the channel, but we really appreciate it, anybody that does, you know. But yeah, he still swears by the Hero 4, and for me it was the last really good, reliable camera. I mean, I don't think there's much debate. The actual quality of the GoPro 10 footage,
oh, it's excellent.
It is beautiful. It is beautiful. But it's at a price, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, and how many people are actually recording in 4K? It takes so much space up, takes so much uploading. Most of our stuff that we do, we're not techies on this channel, and we don't do lots of reviews. We go away on tour, and if you're going somewhere really special, the massive annoyance is you were only there once, and if you haven't managed to capture that footage, it's a bit of a disaster really, and it gets you down, doesn't it? Because you've gone to all the trouble of setting everything up, and then camera's failed.
Well,
and the biggest problem was either...
As we do it for the channel, we do it for our own record of our holidays and our tours as well.
Well, that's what our channel's about. It isn't about a money-making affair, is it? It isn't about even trying to get subscribers. It's a record of where we go, what we've done, something we can look back on in a few years' time, and I think, yeah, that was good. That was fun. And it's just a bonus, really, if anybody else wants to watch our nonsense, really.
The technology is amazing that you can get these days.
Oh, the 360 technology, the way I can make that camera, I can make it look that way, and I can make it look that way, just sitting at my computer back at home. And they're just a marvel, really. And I think the qualities are good enough for most situations on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
You always get people that will say, "Oh, I don't like the real wide field of view." But I think it gives you the best view of the countryside while you're riding. You can see more. And it only looks really bad when you're in tight situations, and perhaps when I was walking around the NEC bike show, sometimes when you get to like straight edges, it makes them look a little bit curved and bent and distorts it. Yeah.
Don't actually normally come into Wetton Mill this way. We normally come out this way.
We normally come in through that tunnel.
Yeah, we could go out back through the tunnel, couldn't we?
We could go out that way, yeah. Just over to the left, which probably the camera won't pick up, is Thor's cave. What valley is that you walk down there? Is it the Manifold Valley?
Manifold Valley, yeah.
Yeah, Manifold. Really good walk, actually, if you've got your walking boots on.
Cycle ride? It's quite nice.
So, yeah, you can do it as a cycle ride. Yeah, it's very popular as a cycle ride as well.
Pick up bike hire from Waterhouses, can't you?
Yeah, we did that quite a bit, didn't we, years ago? In fact, we hired a tandem, didn't we?
We did once, yeah, a very long time ago. We were a lot younger and fitter.
We were a bit thinner then, weren't we, as well?
Just a bit.
Oh, river's running well. This bit of the river doesn't normally run in the summer.
No, it's got an underground river that it kind of... I've seen a video of it.
Really?
As the water comes from underground in the winter, and just appears. It's quite strange. It's like an underground stream that just sort of gets so much water in it comes out into this river.
It's cool. It's quite nice as well that if you just went out with that camera that's on the back of your bike with that setup on, you haven't got to have a camera on your helmet. You can just put that camera on your handlebars and you just set your microphone up and nobody can tell you really that you're set up for motor vlogging. Yes, we'll go and get... I don't really recommend the coffee here, but we'll get something. Probably the tea rooms, the name tea room says it all, doesn't it?
Probably better having tea.
Yeah. Oh, you're backing him?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, shall we get a drink?
Okay.
Alright, see you folks. See ya.
It was a very nice cake stop.
Hot chocolate was nice as well. So
Yeah, it was actually. Like an ice cream when it came out.
Anyway, what does everybody think to the quality of the footage and the audio? I've got my visor open at the moment, and it's very dark down here. Unfortunately, we've had no sun, and these little cameras, especially the 360's, do like it when it's sunny. So hopefully we'll be using the setup more. I'm not going to say we're not going to use the GoPro at all on the channel, but I think it'll be limited. Loads of bikes, old ones,
very old ones.
bit sludgy. Get a state of this. This isn't a road for an MT10, Carol. Alright, better check nothing's coming to the way here.
Looks alright.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, I think it's time to sign this video off. We're in an old former railway tunnel, and it's a good place to finish the video. So, thanks very much for watching, and we'll hopefully catch you on the next video. Cheerio.
Bye.
Bye bye.